Good morning. Can you show one of the examples of wherein?
Okay. This is an example of wherein, the one which you see on the screen. So in this, I'm going to remove this first of all. Okay, when I run this, I get all the records. Okay. Earlier, what we were doing? We were doing where priority equal to high. This is what we would write if you want to select only the high priority. Now, if I want to select high as well as critical, so that is where I use where in. In I'll give high, comma, critical. So now I get high as well as critical over here. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
In that same way, we had not in. So if I want to select records other than high and critical, so I'll say not in. So I'll get everything else other than high and critical. So I'll get not specified, medium, low, all of these. Understood? Till now? Okay, let's move ahead. Now we're going to use, so we have only tried equal to, right? We have tried only equal to. We are going to try greater than, less than, all those elements we're going to try. So you notice over here in this orders, right? There is a date. Let's say I want to fetch records only after 1st February 1997. I want to fetch only those records where the date is after 1997, 1st Feb. Okay, so I can write that as well. So here I am writing select star. When I do that, I am getting everything, all the records I am getting. Whenever you're writing related to a date, you have to notice the format. Over here, the format is YYYY dash MMDD. Okay, that is the structure. So here I'll write where order date greater than 1997 02-01 YYYY MMDD. So let's see if I get something. Yeah, so I'm getting records after this particular date. Make sense? Instead of the equal to, I use greater than. If I want to include the date of 1st February as well, I will make it greater than equal to. Though there is no record over here, there doesn't seem to be a record for 1st Feb. But still, if you want to include that, you will add the equal to symbol. Make sense? Can you try this? And then we'll try the others. We are on line number 43. I'll be back. Did you get this? Did you get the output? Okay. Let's try the others as well. Can you try this one? It should be straightforward. Order details where order ID is greater than 10,300. So you've taken orders, so you're going to take order details. So in case of order details, we are saying order ID should be greater than this number, 10,300. Okay, this is a numeric value. So we are saying we want orders above this value, 10,300. Yeah, above
So
this.
order details is a new table.
Order details is a separate table over here, right?
Okay,
Notice?
okay. It's not in the data that we put in MySQL, right? In the workbench, right?
No, no, it's not in there. So here if I type greater than equal to instead of greater than, I'm going to get that value of 10,300. Okay. Without the equal to symbol, I'm only getting the value about 10,300. It will not include 10,300. So you can see the difference over here using greater than and greater than equal to. Did you get this? Anyone who did not get this? You guys got this? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, everybody got it, right? Can you try this one? The third one? Customer ID more than 35. This is in the customers table.
It's okay.
I believe this is easier. You just have to replace. And again for here also if you try with greater than equal to, you will get the value of 35. Let me know once you've got this. You can move to the next one. Alrighty. So if you're done on this, let's go to the workbench. Now the next one is fetch orders where the margin is more than 50%. Okay. So here we have orders. Now which column should I look at?
Product based margin.
Yes. That value should be more than 50%. So how will I write it?
Where product based margin is greater than 0.50.
Yes. So you will get records more than this. If I change this greater than to equal to, I'll get only those records which have a margin equal to 50%. Okay. And I added a greater than equal. If I make it greater than equal to, I will have these records. So here you see these are 15 records. Okay, it says over here 15 records returned. And here 1018 when we had typed greater than 0.50. So now I should be getting 33, 1033 if I type greater than equal to. Yes, so you see I get 1033 records over here.
घंटी किसकी बनी?
Did you get this? All right, everybody got it right? So try this also, where returns the order ID is more than 125K. Try the last one. Let me know if you got this. You get this output? 1050 rows. Get this? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear the crow?
Yeah, can hear you.
All right. The next one, I assume you have got this.
So I'm facing some problem in the next one.
Can you share your screen? What problem you're getting?
I don't know, it's not giving me any output.
Can you share your screen? Are you getting an output when you do just select star?
Yes, I'm getting an output when I do select all, and I'm getting an output when I do select greater than also, but when I'm putting it less than, it's not coming.
Okay. For which one?
Before, orders before 1st Feb 1997. See, can you see?
No, you're not putting it here. You're putting that in the wrong place, right? That is for the online one.
I tried it in the online one also. I'll show you. Here, see.
You haven't put the codes.
But sir, if I do this, it works. See.
You're not getting the right answer, no? You're getting 1996 data also.
Oh, yeah. So this also has to be in codes.
The order date cannot be in codes. Why is your
Then
order date in codes? See, if there is a space, then you have to add that backspace codes.
okay.
There is no space over here, so don't try and add that.
Which space?
There is no space in the field name, right? There is no space
Yeah,
in order
that's
date.
it. Huh?
Otherwise, it is going to take it. If you put a quotes before this, right, it's going to take it as a text.
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen again. So if I look at this, yeah, so I get these records. Till 1st Feb 31, 1997 and 31st Jan rather. 31st Jan 1997. I get the records till then. So you should put this quotes only when there is a space over here. Okay, so it's still working over here. But ideally you don't need to put this quotes. If the field name was like this, that is when you ideally put that quotes. And many tools have a different way. Some of them will give you this option of putting a square bracket. Many tools have something different. Make sense? So here I'm getting the orders where the order ID is less than 10,300. I'm getting 52 records where the order ID is less than 10,300. So out of total 196 records, if you notice over here there are total 196 records, I'm getting 52 records only. For customers, we are saying where customer ID is less than 35, right? So here I get 34 records, 1 to 34 I get. So here again if I put less than equal to, I will get 35 records because now it will include 35 as well. And for margin, we had said less than, we don't want greater than. If you say less than 50%, so I get 903 records. If I, again, for equal to, we had got 13 records if I'm not mistaken, right? 15 records. So now this should become 1118 if I put less than equal to. 918 rather. Everybody got this for less than and less than equal to? Somehow I put this twice. Yeah, somehow I put this twice, which is not the case. Okay, we'll go to now not equal to. Okay, so not equal to is the symbol less than and greater than together. Let's say if I want to put not equal to 50%. Okay, so when we had put 50%, we got 15 rows. If I remove this, I'm getting 1936. Now when I say not equal to, I will get 1936 minus 15. So 1921 ideally. Okay, so I got 1921, which will not have data equal to 50%. Okay, so we had earlier used not in. The other way is not equal to one value. Right? Not equal to one value is the less than symbol and the greater than symbol. In that same way, where customer ID not equal to 35, I can do it this way. So I will not get, there are 91 customers over here if you see total. Without 35, I'm getting 90. So here 34 and 36. And if I say, here again there are no values for 1997, 0201. So if I change this to 1996, 0704 and I make it not equal to that date. So instead of 196 records, I'm getting 195 records because this record has got excluded. So can you try this? Try these. Got the symbol, right? The symbol is less than and greater than together. Anybody facing any issues? So this is the one where we are getting we're excluding records for discount as 1% rather. 1%. Right, very good. I believe you're getting a hang of it. Now let's say we have, everybody got this, right? Everybody got not equal to, or anybody still working on that? Okay, cool. We are going to go to AND. So we had used this option, right? We had used in. So we say not in 0.01, 0.02. Okay, if I want to exclude both of these options, I will do not in. But now I have been using only one condition everywhere, that discount not in this. Normally in your Excel, when you have data, right, you add a filter. You add a filter like this. I have blanks. Then in the second one again I remove the blanks. Okay, I get it this way. I am using, or let's say if I do it this way and I do a condition contains orders, I get this filter. So what I have done, I have added two conditions over here. Within this also I can add multiple options, right? I have an and, I have an or. So what I need to do is I will need to use this logic of, I can add another condition over here. Okay, where order date equal to this. Let's say I want not for order date, let's take shipper ID. Let it get some data. There are 54 records for shipper ID 1. Okay. Now I can say shipper ID 1 and employee ID equal to 1. So I'm getting all records for employee ID with shipper ID as 1. Now if I remove the shipper ID, you see there are records for shipper ID 1, 2 and 3. All of them are there. I have added this AND condition in the end, where I am adding another condition. Make sense? I've added two conditions in this case now, where shipper ID equal to 1 and employee ID equal to 1.
So, sir, can we add multiple ends?
You can. can add as many as you want. Understood? Can you try this? I'll be back in a minute, okay? Did you get this? Anybody facing any issues? You tried all of them? For the last one, I don't think you will get any records. Or other. Because it should be 1%, 10%. Make it 1%, you will get records. Make the discount as 1%, more than 1%, you will get records.
So can I share my screen?
Yes. You can share your screen.
Yeah, so I'm not getting any output.
No, why are you putting a quotes in 0.01?
Without quotes also it's not coming. I tried.
And why are you putting a quotes in front of discount?
You only said no, you have to. Okay,
If there
there's
is
a
a
space.
space,
Okay.
if there is a space in the name, then you should be. Otherwise, it will not recognize it.
But
Now
now
run
also
it.
there's no response.
There is no column. Unknown column high. What does it say? You see the error. Unknown column high.
Yeah, hi.
Have you put single quotes in high, or what have you put?
The one below tilde, the cross quote.
No, you're confusing. If it is data, you should be using single quotes.
Okay.
If it is a column name and it has a space in it, then you should be using that back quote.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Like I mentioned, right? If I use it this way also, it should not give me an error. Okay, I'll still get the value even if I put this quotes over here. This quotes which I'm talking about, right? This one is different than this one. You see the difference? This is a backward quote and this is a single quote. Okay, the single quote you should be using with text data. This should be used with data. This has to be used with field names only. You need not use this single quote if your field name does not have a space. So you don't need to use it with this discount. You can use it with discount, but you don't need to use it with discount. Make sense? Oops. So you use this quotes with text data or with dates. If you are going to use the quote with numeric values, it will not take it. Okay, if I use discount greater than 0.01, sometimes many times it might give you an error that this is a, still it worked in this case because it's taking it as a text, not as a number. It's not taking it as a numeric value. But you should not be using this with numbers, you should not be using quotes. Make sense? Chat. Everybody got this? Okay, now we're going to move to OR. Like we had AND, you can also have OR. You can have an OR condition. When you say OR, either of those two conditions should get satisfied. Okay, where discount greater than this or the order priority is high. Now if I change it this way, right, instead of AND, you see how many records I'm getting. I'm getting 1661 rows. Why? So let's say if I run it only for this one, where order priority, where discount greater than 0.01, I have 1585 records. And if I look at just the order priority equal to high, just the order priority equal to high, I'm getting 388 records. But in this also there will be discounts which are greater equal to 0.01. Okay, which is why when you run it with this, you will not be able to sum those two. These two values will not be equal to 1661. Any idea why?
Can you repeat your question?
Earlier, right, when I was using AND, I had shown you that we can sum those two values. 312 is this, the discount greater than 0.01 is this, 1585. Okay, and high priority 388. When I run both these together, I get 312 records.
Yeah,
So what?
because in AND both your conditions are getting met together. And
Yes.
in OR only, I mean, each condition is getting met individually, so records will be more.
Yes. So if I look at it, right, I'll just show you 1 second. Okay. So this which you see, right, you see this intersection which will happen over here, and if I show it, 1 second. You see this intersection? That is your AND. You have two conditions, whatever is common to both of them, that is what is your AND. Make sense? And your OR is either of those two. It can be matching from both of them also. That is what is your OR. So can you try the OR once? This is pretty straightforward. Instead of the AND, right, I'm going to use OR. So where shipper ID equal to 1 or employee ID equal to 1. If I run it this way, I'm getting 75 records. Where shipper ID equal to 1. If you find shipper ID is not equal to 1, you will notice that the employee ID is equal to 1. You see this? Either of those two conditions get satisfied. Make sense? Can you try this?
Sir, I didn't get.
Was there a question? I can't hear you.
Sir, actually, I didn't get the OR one properly.
Okay. So you want to fetch records based on So you understood and, right? So here it is
Yes.
complementing each other, that employee ID is equal to 1 and shipper ID is also equal to 1. But in this case, if I change this and to an or, okay, this or this, you remember, you know this true and true is, know this true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. The first condition, this is the second condition. Okay, and this is my and, this is my or. True and true is
True.
true. True and false is
False.
also false. It's also false. True or true is,
False.
why false?
Then or it changes now.
No, but though either of them is not a false, right? So let's do this, okay? Let's do this once again. You see the difference? This is my one condition, this is my second condition. In case of true or false. Okay. So wherever there is a true, so I'll do conditional formatting. Mark it as green. If you notice over here, whenever both the conditions are true, in case of and, the output is going to be true. If any of the condition is false, in case of and, the condition output is going to be false. In case of or, if both the conditions are true, it is true. It will be false only when both the conditions are false. Make sense? Unless both these conditions fail, it is not going to be true. You getting it or no?
Yes.
In this case, when I'm putting or, I will get records where shipper ID is equal to 1 or employee ID is equal to 1. Okay, earlier what we had done and. So what is happening is you get only these 8 records. When I change this and to an or, what happens is you'll notice the first condition is where shipper ID is equal to 1. So you'll notice shipper ID is equal to 1. But you also find records where shipper ID is not equal to 1. That will be the condition where the employee ID is equal to 1. So you'll notice over here, right? I can copy this, by the way. Let me copy this to an Excel file. if I filter this, right? The first condition where shipper ID is equal to 1. So this is the condition. There are 54 records for that. When I select shipper ID is not equal to 1, there is the condition that will be satisfied is employee ID is equal to 1. See, there is no other employee ID over there. Understood how OR works?
Yes, sir. Basically, in or both the condition will satisfy and your output आएगा.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes,
The
sir.
voice
So
is very
in
low.
or, so can you just open the this Google Chrome? Yes, sir. तो all the shipper ID जिसका 1 है वो आएगा and along with that जिसका employee ID 1 से correspond होगा वो भी आएगा. So both the outputs will come basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, can you try this?
The,
Yeah.
so for the third part, for the or
Voice
question,
went again.
fetch customer. Sir, is my voice clear now?
It's breaking.
So, the information.
I can't hear you.
Okay, sir. Clear now?
It's kind of breaking only.
I just had it for the customer information for London, France, London.
Yeah, for this one, right? France or London?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for that.
So we put, so we need to write countries separately in both the conditions, if even if we are using or.
I didn't get it. Can you type the question? I can't really make out what you're saying.
So national, yes,
You can share your screen also if you want to. I think you had a doubt. So tell me, what is France and what is?
Why do we need to write country?
Yeah,
So
actually,
why do I need to write the countries separately for both?
okay. Let me change the question. 1 minute. One is
Yes,
France,
sir.
one is London. Yeah, one is France or one is London. Yeah, one country is equal to France.
So
If I
city we do that.
country equal to London नहीं आएगा ना? Country equal to France.
Sir, if I country I use both the countries. फिर दोनों में country क्यों लिखना पड़ेगा?
Country किधर है वो?
नहीं, sir, for if I take UK and France, I'm saying that if I take UK and France, not London, sir.
No, I gave that London because I wanted city. If you have country both France and
Sir,
London, UK, London is a city, UK is a country. That is why I gave either for France or the city London.
हाँ,
I have
sir,
not given.
city के साथ
I can't make out what you're saying. See, if I say country in France, comma UK, this is fine. Okay. But my question is about London and France. All records for France and all records for city London, not country UK. Okay. UK has different cities also. You get the point? There is no country in both, na? That is the question. Separately for both the condition. One is a country, one is a city. See, it dropped off. Can you try? Can you guys try this? I'll be back in a minute, okay? Just give me a minute. Did you guys get this? Or
So I have a question.
yeah,
You taught us where in also, right? Before this. So if I want to do this France and London thing using where in, can we do it?
how will you write it?
Where country Okay, no, country is not a table. That's why you can't do it. Or where country in bracket France, comma London. That won't work.
No, so you're not getting the point. France is a country, London is a city.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You will be writing like this. Okay, now if I have France, comma, Mexico, what is this country?
We can't see your screen, huh?
Sir, are you sharing your screen, sir?
Very good. So you're right. If you're writing, let's say if I take this data, so I have country over here, Germany, UK, Sweden, like this, and Mexico. Okay. You're saying you want to write in, but the first point which I mentioned, right? France is a country, London is a city. So I cannot write France, comma London over here. It will not work.
Yeah, I understood my mistake.
But still, if I want to use in, I can do it this way. But in is used primarily if I have more than one value to give. So I can do London, comma Mexico. So I get these records. Germany records. I have London records. Mexico is not a city. Mexico is a city, right? I do. The name is different, so let's take Madrid.
Sir,
Yes.
so if I just want to use city as the category and between London or Berlin, can I just use or instead of writing it separately? So not the country. So
So that is where
using
we
the or condition.
can use London city equal to London, but you'll have to write it again. Or city equal to Berlin.
Why, sir? Why do I need to write it again when I'm using the category as city?
So that is what is the structure. So you are saying you want to write it this way. You want to write it this way.
Yes, sir. Because
It will
I'm
not.
not getting result like this.
No, it will not be this way. That is why you have this in statement. And in is an or statement, no? London or Berlin. So how?
So
What are
if
you
you
not getting?
Okay.
so
So
if you write
I
it
was
this
trying for country
go ahead, sorry.
so when I was writing for UK and France, I couldn't get it because I just wrote where country is equal to France or UK
You can't write it that. No, country equal to France
or UK.
won't work that way. That is not the syntax. The syntax is incorrect, no? So there is a way SQL is structured, right? You have to put it in that way only. So you can't have
Okay,
errors.
sir.
This is like a grammatical mistake in English. English में चल जाता है, but people will still understand what you're saying. But this is a computer, right? It will not understand that unless you put it in the right structure.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. That was my doubt. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, Jill, you had a question.
Yeah, so the way you wrote it in the bracket, where you wrote where in London, comma Berlin, comma France, then that will give us an output equal to or only, right?
Yes, but the values are of the same
Same
column.
column, yeah.
Got this also? Discount equals to 10% of shipping mode is via Express Air. Alrighty. So now we'll be trying for both the condition using and or. Using the condition and or. When you're saying and or, the important aspect is to use the right brackets. So here let's see, fetch products for shipper supplier ID 1 or category ID 2 with overall price more than 22. So we're going to be using another table over here. We have this products table over here. Select all products. And we want to use supplier ID 1 or category ID 2. So let's first look at supplier ID 1. Okay, so I get these records for supply ID 1. The other condition is or category ID as 2. Or category ID 2.
Sir, that back one will use.
Space, I put a space in by mistake.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've got category ID 2 values. Now within this I am saying the record should be, the price should be more than 22. You see, the price should be more than 22. So I should be getting only those records. So if I put and price greater than 22. Now the thing, if you notice, right, I'm still getting this value 18, 19, but I don't want it that way. What I have done is, what it's doing is it is taking these two together. For category ID, hopefully it's doing something, but it's not putting it in the right way. Okay, so it is not taking this value correctly. So if I, let's say I put this bracket, now I get the right output. Without this bracket, right, I'm getting some weird output. Okay, I'm only getting for these last four, I'm getting the value greater than 2. Yeah, this is supply for supply ID 1. The condition, if you see, I am getting the price as is, but it is staying for category 2 and price greater than 22. It's taking those two as together, conditions together. So what is important is where you put the bracket. You need to put this bracket correctly. This or this and this. So now I get the right output. So there isn't a condition where supplier ID is 1 and greater than 22. Price is greater than 22. Make sense? I'm going to try for the other also. For this one, right? Try it with more than 30 and less than 20. Let me know if you got it or if you're facing any errors. What is the output?
So I'm not getting it. Some error keeps coming.
Which one?
France and London.
Can you show what you're doing?
No, sir, I don't know how to put France and London and then again put and or in it. That's where I'm getting confused.
Okay, first let's see what is London. Okay, so here I have so first let's put France and London. Where country equal to France. Or city equal to London. This should be or rather. Okay. France or London. So now I'll get data for France or London. Okay, France or London. For customers whose ID is between 20 to 80. So I put this in a bracket and customer ID should be greater than 20 and between and customer ID less than 80. Got it? This last one, right? Let me change the question. I don't think I've changed the question over here. We'll put
So I didn't understand why will there be an and in customer ID 20 to 80?
one second. Last one. So let's try it with an or. If you say customer ID greater than 20 or customer ID less than 80. Now what is happening is I'm getting records 4, 7. I'm getting all records literally. Without this, I'm getting all my records. The question is, I want between. Okay, I want it as between these two values. Is the customer ID greater than 20? Yes. Okay. If I look at it, is my customer ID greater than 20? No. But is my customer, if I use or over here, right? If I use or over here, is my customer ID less than 80? Yes. So this 4 will come. I don't want this 4. Is my customer ID in this case, right? If I look at it, is my customer ID less than 80? No, so this should not come. But is my customer ID more than 20? Yes, so this will come. Which is why it should be an and, not an or. Understood? It's between, right? I want values between 20 and 80.
Sir, can you open the new question that you typed?
This one?
Yes.
Chil, you got it? Why you're using and not or? Because it did not have a and an or together. This was the old question only. This was this question only. high priority orders for discount is 10%.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, we won't be taking high priority order also.
We'll take high priority order. Yes. Yeah, I had put the high priority order. Sorry. Earlier, I thought I had not. It was the same question, my mistake. So it has a and also. So we'll say already.
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Sir, what I have done is incorrect.
We can't. Yeah. Order priority equal to high. Can you put that high as you're getting? How many records are you getting?
I checked that. 312.
So your brackets are in the wrong place in a way. So if you read the question, you have to fetch high priority orders for discount as 10% or shipping mode via express air. Because the first two questions are correct. The unit price. Then you're writing it right. Where after the where, right, add another open another bracket. Can you hear me? After where, put another bracket, open another bracket.
Yes.
Did you do that? I can't see anything happening.
So what is should I
Sorry.
so what is it I should write?
So your uh, the unit price has to be common for both of them. Okay, but what is happening is in this case, your ship mode equal to express air and unit price is greater than 6. But overall, the unit price should be more than 6. Okay. So what you need to do is you are writing where order priority equal to high and discount equal to 1, whatever, 10%. That is fine. Or ship mode equal to express air. Okay. That entire thing has to be in one bracket. So what you have written correct is now, if let me just do this, type this again.
So, let's share screen.
One second, I'm just telling you. It again depends on how we interpret the question, all right? Everything depends on how the question is interpreted. This is why the brackets and everything will change based on how we are interpreting it. Now I am getting a different output. So I messaged it to you. Sorry, I can't hear you.
So why the double brackets for before order priority?
It's not for order priority. If I rephrase it, right? Can I share my screen? So here, if you see, right, select orders where I am doing this. Order priority equal to high and discount equal to 10%. All the ship mode is this. Okay, so I have this.
See
These
my
are my two.
screen.
Okay, sorry. Can you see it now? Can others see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So let's understand the question again once. Okay. Fetch high priority orders for discount is 10% or shipping mode via express air. Okay. So where shipping mode? So there are two ways of looking at this, right? I have interpreted the question in a different way. So here I am taking order priority equal to high and discount as 10%. Or the shipping mode is equal to express air. And for overall, I am saying the unit price is more than 6, which is why you see the bracket is there between these two. It indicates that this and is there for this entire condition. The other way is which you did, wherein I have this. The way is this. In each of the case, I will get a different output. I get 230 records in this. I get 222 records. Does it make sense what I did? It depends on how we interpret the question and what is the expectation. So the way I've written it, if I change this to overall unit price more than 6, overall unit price more than 6 over here, that it would indicate that for each of these conditions, this should get satisfied. So I can't put a and just like this. If I put a and just like this, ideally I would want it applied to both of these conditions. So now I get 2 to 2 records. Because now this condition, both of these OR conditions are being executed for both these OR conditions. This AND condition is getting executed for both these AND OR conditions. Does it make sense? It depends on probably the question is a little confusing, probably because I changed it in the last minute. But the importance of bracket comes in over here. It depends on where you put the bracket. What is your condition which you require? If you want the overall unit price should be more than 6, in both these cases, whether the ship mode is express air or this is the criteria, in both those conditions, the unit price should be more than 6. Does it make sense? Just one final thing which before we close, there is a between clause. So earlier we saw.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can I share my screen just once?
Yeah.
Sir, what is wrong in here? I did this.
You have to put the.
So you're not audible.
No. 1 second, I'm just reading it. No, you haven't put dot orders. No, US Superstore is just the schema name.
Oh, okay.
If you run it, you will get I believe you should get 230 records.
Okay.
217 इसमें तो अलग ही आया.
अब तो सर कुछ अलग.
0.01 ना? 0.0. 1 is 100% discount, right? Or no?
Yes. अभी है
230 records. Now, if you put the additional bracket, right, between after express air, you close the bracket, and after the where, you open the bracket. Add a bracket.
Where?
Add one more. Open one more bracket. And after express air, you close that bracket. And now run, you will see you should get 217 records. 222 rather, 222, yes. So as more and more conditions get added, right, the SQL will become more and more complex. I'll explain one more condition before we close. So here, right, we had seen this question. We had seen this from select star from customers where country equal to France or city equal to London. Here we wrote customer ID greater than 20 and customer ID less than 80. This can be replaced by customer ID between 20 and 80. In case of this between, you can write it like this, okay, because the syntax allows you to do it. Get the same output by replacing what we had done, greater than and less than, by this 20 and 80, between 20 and 80. Make sense? try these. We have only 3 minutes because I have another call.
Also, sir, can you forward this Excel file where you have corrected the questions?
Yeah, I'll just copy it in the chat. Say if anything else, let me know. We will look at between again next time. But this is pretty straightforward. You just have to use, if you try it for this one, fetch high priority orders for discount greater than 10% and less than 50%. Okay. So here, so the question should be actually 10, not 10% and yeah, 10% and 50%. I think it should be 1% and 5% rather, not 10% and 50%. Okay, folks, I have to another call, but I will talk to you later. Thank you all.